Jesus is saying, for this cause or this reason or this purpose, I have come into the world.
I saw people coming to church that embraced everyone, that really just wanted to know more about the Lord. I remember when we started at the theater and we had everybody out in the lobby get on the stairs, and I remember standing down looking up at everybody on the stairs, literally in a circle, and was so overwhelmed. I mean, I still get weepy looking at the people holding hands, talking about how much they wanted to impact the city of Brea.
Just so many unbelievable volunteers that for over 4 years we did church in a box,
right.
Several boxes actually, and then of course the Lord blessed us with this facility here. Which leads me to one of the other really great moments, is that we'd been able to save enough money for a down payment on a property, but we had no money for any sort of renovations. So then we brought the Beacon Project, and I had no idea, whether we could collect together, with the church of, probably 500, 600, 700 people, maybe 800 people. I thought, maybe $500,000 over 3 years. But when it was all said and done, do you remember the night we celebrated that the pledges came in at about $1.2 million in a 3-year pledge, and we just fell to our knees.
Humbling, yeah, overwhelming, just the goodness of God.
I remember talking to Pastor Bob and saying, can you imagine if one day the city of Brea would let us host Kids Block Party on the downtown streets and allow us to do a street closure. One year, the city of Brea said, hey, we want to hear about what this Kids Block Party is. So we had a big meeting with the city officials over at City Hall. Something shifted, and I can sense that in the room, all of these city officials were sort of trying to convince me why the Cause Community Church should do Kids Block Party rather than us convincing them. So the Cause Community Church came prepared. We saw over 10,000 people come out that night. It was a huge success because God's favor was all over it.
Missions has always been an important component and aspect of the Cause's ministry. We believe that every believer is called to go. And our heart is to see every believer, every person who's part of the Cause, go on an international mission trip at some point in their life. We've been able to go all over the world already, from Europe and Germany there, to Africa, to Cambodia, to Central and South America with Guatemala, Dominican Republic, with Chile. We've gone all over the world, and we're going to continue to go.
When I think about what was at risk for myself, and then I see people and do so much, and I know they're not doing it for me, but it's extremely, extremely humbling. You feel loving and thankful. So those things are the things that are incredibly meaningful.
God has called you for such a time as this to really impact, influence, and make a difference in your life, in your family's life, in the world.
Listen, while you have life and breath, while you have energy and health, learn how to live it for the Lord within what He has called you to do.